Now, people thought it was okay because Owen was dying to play the drum set all fucking night and wake me up 3 hours before my alarm, which was 4 in the fucking morning, to ask for cuddles and deny that I was married at all and deny what marriage means and try to end marriage. Meanwhile, I'm being bullied by a soldier, supposedly, but he's too short, and all these, he lies about it, and all of his fucking sluts and skanks and hoes, that they hate when girls wear makeup and they hate when girls do their makeup together. Why they were bullying me was because my friend was dying of swine flu. She was not contagious anymore, but she's still fucking dying. And I wasn't wearing makeup, but I was standing next to her just in case she fell. The most humane thing to do. I'm the nicest person. I'm the person that's generally always in the right. Okay? And people are chronically thinking it's okay because my husband gets up sick and I wake up for him, to say that I sent him to prison for rape. Like, pregnancy is so bad and vile and ugly that nobody would ever do it intentionally. I know he died. And I'm so fucking tired. And I blame everybody else, not him. And I will send you to prison, whomever you may fucking be, if you can even regard yourself enough to understand who the fuck you are. Okay? I've never been the type to wear makeup. Never. And now I'm married to the cocksucker who bullies girls for standing next to each other in a fucking mirror and lies that he's a soldier when he's a fucking midget? No, I'm not a fucking criminal. Back off, paranoia. Okay? The paranoid. On the episodes of Everyone Hates a Fucking Black Chick with Black Hair. I have always been the type to be able to work at the hospital and work another fucking job. Always. I took up extra hours at the hospital. And there you get no sleep either. So why are my weekends completely trash and everyone bitches to me that they hate each other, but really, like, I know that you're almost quality to be fucking boyfriends, right? No? Stop yourself. I don't think you should be anywhere fucking near Aaron if you're gonna be freaking out about things that are so minor of a fucking issue. I'm the one that's gonna send you and Aaron to fucking prison because he leaves his TV cranked all fucking night like I can't fucking hear it and that I don't know what I hear. He's always pulling these sarcastic, blatant, fucking misogynistic tools out of his fucking ass to abuse my time on stress leave. And most people act like in high school, they're abusing me again. Like at least 17 fucking people And oh, you're sick my fucking ass. Learn to grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. That I think I know everything because I am a soldier, but then someone bangs their head, they're like, oh, that's a soldier. That is so fucking rude. And everyone wants to talk about a soldier in the most ungrateful fucking matter, so why the fuck are you here? If I were a soldier, I could have been. I am that fucking tall, and everyone talks to me like I'm short, and that I care that I'm tall, and that I'm a liar that I'm tall. Now all your folky folk friends from music and comedy stand-up are all a bunch of blatant fucking liars that ever be soldiers, or cops, or police, or anything for that fucking matter. You're not nice. You don't know how to write. You don't know how to read. And you're all fucking sissy and gang together, always picking on someone for something they decide to do, and you don't understand it's a joke when it's a joke. You don't have perception and value. Get off me, bro.
Get down. That's remote.
Yeah, I can find it.
Did you fart keeper?
Every time somebody doesn't make minimum wage and make more than that, everyone has a problem. Now, my dad is so fucking old, I swear to God, he's like pre-fucking senile. And he always says that the ranch is Logan's, the farm. No, it's mine. I didn't give it to him either. He's living here. And he has to pay a lot to fucking live here. And he's struggling. He might move out. My siblings did not work ever. They got their first jobs and they make shitty money, shitty career because they didn't start early. And they don't turn around and blame everybody for everything in their workplace for how it is for them.
I will not sit back and wait for something worse than a road mage and his agenda to happen to her.
Do you believe Jennifer means to harm the girl?
I wish Jennifer knew of the balance you spoke of. More than you know I wish it.
My mom is an artist. My dad is a laborer, a craftsman. Okay, so you better understand that there's going to be different people in my family, and you never fucking do, not you and any of your twat like fucking friends. You act like everyone's supposed to just whine and grind because a book came out called Make It Rich, Make It Grinding. whatever, and you're being prejudiced, okay? I'm the one who makes the fucking money and owns the fucking shit. I'm the one who writes the business plans and has the businesses. I have employees, and now I'm some kind of fucking thug to you? That's wrong.
A dream. My first heard when I was in this house. And they found me.
That's why the portal took us here. We felt safe.
Should I try again? Get us back together.
Yeah, that's impressive. Let's keep our insight on the inside. Where are they now?
Left.
The battle at Sodom, I suppose. Maybe they fled.
Maybe. Nobody knew I was in. Nobody. Nobody even knows I'm alive.
And then you stole my integrity by saying that you hate Aaron, and then all of a sudden you love him and you miss him and that you wish you could communicate. That is fucking harassment, Joey.
Yeah, what's wrong?
He's not your husband. He's not your boyfriend. Apparently, according to you, he's not even a fucking friend. So don't act like you had a mental breakdown and fucking said something mean to your husband who's a royal fucking pain in the ass because you're taking care of him on his fucking deathbed. You're not taking care of Aaron, and I give him that fucking justification, but he is a royal fucking pain in the ass, and I live with him, so I get to talk a little bit of shit sometimes, okay?
Shoving my sword through his throat till his feathers were soaked in blood. Geralt would want me to go. He'd want me to avoid danger.
Geralt will hold out as long as he can. We must go to Sintra together.
Jennifer, wait! I've seen what happens to people who try to help me. I have to go alone.
Ciri will not leave on your side. If anything were to happen to you, Geralt would never forgive me.
If anything, Joey, you should be mad that when you were dating Megan, Aaron wouldn't stop touching her fucking ass. And that he probably spread a lot of bullshit and rumors and made you seem weaker than you fucking are. Instead, you don't even admit. You just say that you're gay now. No, you had a girlfriend.
You have far too many clothes on. Back to bed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
No, I do not forget, and I do not forgive. There is no reason to behave that way in the first fucking place. Like, what are you fucking puking out your nostrils when you're standing and through your fucking eyeballs, and then you trip, fell, and fucking touched her ass 20 times a fucking week? No, I don't. Is that I needed a fucking roommate to afford fucking living in the city for the rights, Joey, for the rights. You can't own the city, though you try.
Dijkstra. Redania must be up to something.
How can you be sure that Redania hasn't planted a spy?
Because it's what I would have done. First it was elves, then half-breeds, now spouses, sympathizers, pouring through our gates daily, virtually unchecked. A gift-wrapped opportunity courtesy of you.
We need to rebuild our army.
Yes, I agree. But let's do it wisely. We bring outsiders into the fold, we must ensure their allegiance. Half of the elves did not muster for training this morning.
The celebration for Charles Burton related to the night.
Oh, grand. So we line up with boys who either can't hold their drink or can't follow orders.
I will talk to them.
You are not their commander. She should remember that.
Fringilla, he's right. The generals, they know that this is unsustainable, and Amir arrives tomorrow. I will not have him met with chaos and insubordination.
I said, I will handle it. All this talk of loyalty, why is it the generals I'm doubting the most? Shall I count you among them, Cahir?
Everything I do is in service of the White Flame.
And what do you think I'm doing?
Fringilla. If I were against you, do you really think that I would be telling you all of this?
What would you have me do?
If the elves refuse to serve, let me deal with them.
Do you guys have
The
plans
generals
for
respect a strong man.
New Year's or no?
So, yeah.
No, I fucking hate my friends. They won't stop fighting through me. When very well I'm the only one that has any reason to have hard feelings.
I'm no spy.
I told you they're misogynist. I fucking told you.
I've done nothing wrong. Please, I'm aching.
For fuck's sake.
Just let me out.
I'm gonna fucking call in my ID and shoot somebody else in the head instead of my fucking self for the New Year's.
It's been a long time traveling on the roads that lead to nowhere, with hopes and dreams that always grow. Sometimes it takes a prison cell, the tricks and tales that traitors tell, to help you see that freedom is all you've got. So lock me up and top me up and throw away that key. Go fuck yourself, you Austin, 'cause you're too fucking with me. All together now, and lock me up and sock me up. Throw away the key. Go fuck yourself, you Austin, 'cause you're through fucking with me. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll cut your tongue out.
Rude. Guys, your harmonies were a little pitchy. Gordon, you're amazing. Talent recognizes talent. Let's go again. 3, 4, and lock me up
That's it.
and sock
I'm taking
me up
shit.
and throw away the key. Awesome. 'Cause you're good fucking hell. You know what? We're trying to rehearse in here. Gentlemen, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment.
I forgot how funny the
Good sir, you would not
minstrel
know
is.
talent if I shoved it up here, Gerald.
I missed you too.
You doing?
I don't have time. I need to go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The last time we saw each other, you basically told me to fuck on. Remember? And you left me on a mountain. Have you seen these boots? I mean, I pretty much just slid all the way down that hill back to Cairngorm.
Yeah.
Don't fucking Yasky me. I'm talking to you. This is how this works.
I need your help.
Fine. But first, gentlemen, it's been an honor.
apparently in the new
What?
season of The Witcher that's supposed to be coming out,
Jealous.
it's not the same actor. His contacts are creepy.
The longer this takes, the more time I have to think about what they're doing to him. You two seem to have the technical on. I mean, he's a Grunge of the First Order, has the social graces of a wild boar, but he's your protector. He's the father I never had. When I'm with him, I don't feel alone anymore. I know what you mean.
History of a dwarf.
What was between you and Geralt? Longing? Regret?
Now.
Yeah.
Yes, dwarves are very real. They're a type of little person or small person, depending on how much you're being genetically biased in my language. But hey, who's to say racists don't exist?
I always love
Absolutely not.
Now that we're on the topic of how small and little, shitty, and minuscule people can be and worry about matters that are so indifferent that they stop making sense. Well, that wasn't the case for dwarves. Dwarves are always very stout. They had a broad body and their demeanor was very true, and they had a full-size brain. It just was a little bit smaller. It's not to say it was thinking less. Doesn't mean it was functioning less. Doesn't mean it was retarded. So anyway, dwarves, they did live in smaller houses, but not by choice. They live in like dugouts in the face of the earth, in hills. And oftentimes, when they hated a family, the kings and queens of dwarves and all kinds of sized people, because that's how their families are, is there's all different kinds of sizes of people and skin color, eye, hair, skin, beauty marks, all different, same family.
Are these your words or Kahir's?
They used to place their house right next to a cliff where the waves would reach in high tide and just make them stay there and murder them like that. And that today still shows up in our genetics. Because a dwarves family is a Métis family, and I'm Métis, and I have many dwarves in my family. And we still feel the pain of some of us of the fear of weather. And then people say that's a diagnosis, bipolar, they're crazy. Thanks a lot. Yeah, fuck you, actually. Like, I might actually come at you with whatever the fuck I need to do the chore. And it is, all in all, just a fucking chore.
That's the only bond that can't be broken. And that's the one I must protect.
Dwarves, the small people that were stout and looked like a proportion person, just much lower to the ground. Their head was much lower to the ground. They were slaved and worked so hard. Their lives were made so much harder than somebody that was tall, white, and skinny by natural statute. Tall, white, and skinny, they got it easier. And tall, white, skinny people in my family do sometimes, depending on the one, feel the fear that everyone thinks they're lazy because they had life so easy, and that's why they're so happy. It's because they had life so easy. So how does it really go? Well, I have worked since I was about 6 years old. I was still 5. And it was hard work for anyone. And I did it. I just kept doing it. And I still work almost every day of every fucking year because of overtime and all this crap. And I do extra work, taking extra degrees to be even noticed for saying something genius in that subject. So I pay to write genius stuff that I already knew, and it's been factual, and it's new, and it's factual. And I feel pretty okay, but when people want to act like I don't have more energy than them, and that's why it was happening.
Oh, I will.
That
As long as you give King
they just want to wear me out and kill me. Like I have issues. I don't have issues. But when you make me so fucking tired trying to kill me, thinking if you were to work that long, if you were to play the drums in the basement, and I would stay in the basement all fucking night, every fucking night for 2 years, that I would die. You would die. So you think I was gonna die? You're trying to murder me? You just drove me nuts.
Well,
You'll just go to prison. That's why people in Canada want to work so hard. And most of them can't. So they're bitter and they're miserable. But everything we say accordingly matters to the gay club. No, it doesn't.
Perhaps you don't have as much.
Words don't have that much impact. It's when you make them so important that you become slimy and ill. Whether you're trying to attack someone with words or words have been thrown at you. Just stop.
Find your little limited. You go and run your damn place. If it works, your master will be
I
very
grew
nice,
up
I'm
with
sure.
a really rough heritage and language. Everyone says, stop swearing, stop cursing, stop cussing. It's so evil. Only because it's always been allowed everywhere when you get out of elementary school. Because in elementary school, you're supposed to speak English. You're learning English for the safety with being in Canada. You learn a different language through every school that you go to. And when you reach high school, you're supposed to be taking at least 3 language classes a semester. So because I'm highly successful, made it rich by being a genius, have tons of money and property because I'm in the military, and I'm sheriff, a doctor, and doctors don't make that much money. No. You get more property that you own because it's a military job being a doctor, but at least you have money in your pocket this time. And it's not very much, but it's a lot. Like you would think it's a lot. It's not inflation. It's not inflation. It's literally that nobody has ever walked this earth and been able to figure out when to buy what to make it applicable. It's just you not making your money applicable. So when people fuck with my money, obviously I'm going to get fucking pissed. Okay? This little gift for Coral. You can check it out. Just Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
2 frogs. It says friends forever.
Oh, right on.
She lost her magic.
What did ICM give you this year?
Gift card for Tim Hortons. I'm not sure how much is on it. And a bunch of snacks and some socks. Thick winter socks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was just small. They felt kind of bad, but I was like, people need to learn that you have to be grateful and that it should make you happy.
Yeah.
And then she just sort of disappeared.
Trying to make them feel better because they're like, oh, it's just all we could do.
Well, yeah, they're limited by whatever their donations and budgets are.
Yeah.
She's only put it on this.
I'm surprised we got anything at all, honestly, because all the people that are on like pro bono medication, whatever, everyone's been so sick. Yeah, the pro bono, that's what I mean. But they are the government. That's a branch of the government, ICM.
But there's so many people using them, right?
Yeah.
Sacrifice your child to run to get a magic back. You bet your bloated biceps she would.
A dwarf is where my feet curl down. Theirs curl up, but they still have an arch. And in fact, they have an arch. I don't have an arch. I'm a true blue soldier who just happens to be smart enough to be an officer. I'll say it again.
Yeah, and Ziggurat.
Like, they say they look weird and all this shit. Dwarves are soldiers of the heart. We don't make them do anything
Put your weapons down. Numpty arseholes.
because of just trying to have a rich life. Everybody wants to be rich. It wouldn't even be possible if we made them
I
soldiers.
know.
Everybody's allowed to be rich in Canada. It's a fucking law. Just only some will actually behave to do it.
I did ask you the same question. Aren't you supposed to get a law of a vassal state in Cameroon?
Loaded to peacock and piss ants. You wonder what for an insult then. Deck this convoys. He's better. You remember my men?
Oh, of course. Good to see you all again. I have absolutely no recollection of any of these people.
Where's Lucas Corto? Here's me money.
You've got good memory. Lucas Corto got married. Settled down in Mahakam and got down to company that's stupid law. You ain't looking to join a crew yourself, are you? You're happy to have you as our sex. Even if you do smell like shite.
Can't right now, Yarpin. And I need a horse. I'll pay you double with interest once I find some coin.
My favorite time on the Navy SEAL vessel,
We're on the trade. And you never refuse.
semicolon, making it to the ship.
Anyway, what's the mission if you don't mind me asking?
I do.
Secret kind. My favorite.
I should actually just edit that one. Because then I started talking about dwarves again. I didn't realize I
Not
would.
my usual type. You'll do.
Come on, boys. The king can wait. We're going on an adventure.
My favorite part of being on the Navy SEAL vessel, semicolon, making it onto the ship.
Where else can we cross? It's half a day's ride. We don't have that kind of time. Perhaps it is a horse.
Now, everybody that is a soldier
Lesson number 2.
is
Let's see
flat-footed,
what your chaos can do.
and their toes curl up. And it's a management thing on the ship because eventually the commander goes around. He says, "Flat foot, arched, flat foot, flat foot, flat foot, arched," and then you have to be able to, as the doctor, I'm the doctor. You have to be able to look at them and know everything else that went wrong too, with the lieutenant
Repeat after me.
there to help you throughout the surgeries on their feet.
Zayd
Everyone must have flat feet because they are a more efficient foot.
Inan.
And dwarves stay home because if they had flat feet, they'd lose their legs. So, you know, everyone wants to peg me for all the things that I say. I just wish they could read.
Now repeat. Zayd Inishu. Zayd Inan. Invizim Ikrisen in Lave Kazel. Don't strain. Trust your power to do the work. That's enough. I can do it. We'll find another route. You're going to hurt yourself. Siri, stop! Stop! Well, that's one way of doing it.
I'm so sorry, but I don't know what happened.
When you have power like this,